Elspeth was small and bird-like, her eyes darting from corner to corner as if every shadow were alive. She arrived at the asylum on a gray morning, her wrists trembling beneath woolen sleeves, her voice no louder than a breath. The record said she feared the dark, nothing more, but when the orderlies led her to her room, she hesitated at the threshold, staring at the air vent near the floor. It was an old iron grate, cold with condensation, its slats glistening like teeth. She whispered that she could hear something behind it, something whispering her name. The nurse on duty, tired from a double shift, only sighed and told her that all buildings make sounds when they settle. Elspeth nodded, though her face said she did not believe a word. That night, the asylum seemed to breathe heavier. The rain tapped against the roof like fingers. The halls expanded and shrank with the weight of wind, and through it all came that faint, rhythmic murmur, the same pattern old Hamish once heard in the tunnels. Elspeth lay rigid in her bed, her eyes open to the dark. The whisper from the vent grew clearer, not words but movements of air shaped with purpose, like someone breathing lessons through metal. She pressed her ear against the grate, her skin prickling with cold, and for a moment she swore the voice was inside her head, humming the same slow tune she had heard once before in the corridors, the doctor's lullaby. In the morning, she told the nurse again that there were voices in the walls. The nurse smiled gently, but her eyes were blank with exhaustion. She said it was only the wind, that every patient heard things when the night stretched too long. Elspeth tried to believe her, but that night, when the lamp burned low, the voice returned, a whispering rhythm like scraping stone, as if the building itself was remembering something terrible. Sometimes she thought it was calling her closer, telling her not to fear the dark, but to listen, to learn. Down the hall, Dr. Finch made notes in his journal, recording what he called auditory manifestations of structural resonance. He did not name Elspeth, only referred to her as subject 2. In his mind, her fear was not weakness, it was sensitivity. She could hear what others denied, could feel the pulse of the design taking shape. He smiled as he wrote, the faint hum of his lullaby escaping his throat once more. To him, the whisper was not madness, it was progress.